brotherhood. Call, see if your brother good. Carry the groceries home, make sure that your mother good. Tell your wife shut her mouth, if you love her then fuck her good. Protect her from the evil white media pumping tour. Raise your kids up, stop beating your bitch up. Causing schisms in the body, rebelling against her. I ain't bought a Bugatti, I don't bang the Takashi. I ain't found a Versace, I ain't cop the Hirachis. I got all black boots and they laced up. I got a few black wives, no lace fronts. Niggas see us in the streets, don't say none. Got some Midwest niggas that's gon' shake some. UPK, you ain't fucking with the gang. If you split, you ain't shit, you just fucking up the gang. UPK, get the glory to the king. If you split, you ain't shit, you just fucking up the gang. Gang, waiting for Muhammad, I'll be off of you niggas. I get counseling every day to keep me off of you niggas. See, I sleep with the Ruger, shit with the 6 sewer. Sever your kids' head and send this shit back to you. Got a 4/5, auto tips with fat clips with minimum back kick. Make niggas do backflips. I got precepts, take you niggas to recess. Cut your line upon line till you bleed and you're speechless. I got bars that get under your skin and they feel on you. Rip the tweeters out your stereo speakers and steal on you. Up the deal on you, drill on them and kill on the cats and chill on them. Fuck around, kill on them. UPK, you ain't fucking with the gang. If you split, you ain't shit, you just fucking up the gang. UPK, get a guard to the king. If you split, you ain't shit, you just fucking up the gang. Gang. Y'all know what it is, man. One West, man. We the only ones held on to this doctrine, man. You know what I'm saying? When everybody else went off into that weirdo shit, y'all some bozos, you dig? If it ain't under Commander General Yohana the ISUPK, it ain't the truth. Straight like that. One body of Christ, one spirit. I'm out.
11 and 4. That's the problem that we face, man. We face interracial marriage. And it's crazy because Bill Cosby, he raped these women about what, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago? And they came and got him after 30, 40 years. They came and got him for his crimes. Well, how about the white man that came and got us from slavery and did those crimes? How come they go back and get them?
Right.
How come they don't get on trial for those crimes that they committed against us?
That's right.
Because it's a double jeopardy. And the white man is going to continue to proliferate his country while simultaneously destroying you. You got the scripture?
God.
Read.
2 Kings, chapter 11, verse 4. For it came to pass.
What we're going into right now, this is interracial marriage and how it's destructive and a sin according to the Bible. This is Solomon, what we're about to read about right now. King Solomon had about 1,700 wives and 300 concubines. A concubine is a wife that you capture from war. So he had about 700 wives. Well, some of those wives were who the Lord called heathens, or they were not of his blood. They were not Israelites or blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. We're about to read about Solomon and what happened to Solomon because of interracial marriage. Read.
For it came to pass, when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after gods. And his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God.
What happened was Solomon, his wives turned him away from his God. That's what happened to us. They turn you away from your blackness. They turn you away from everything that's you. They turned Kanye West away from his own people. Now he rocking Make America Great hat again. Now he rocking Make America Great hats. What does America have that's great? But Kanye West feels America was great because white people have influenced them. Now that's what happened when you when you start mixing with these other nations. You lose blackness and you become whites.
Right.
We call them Oreos. Salakia. Salakia society. Well, we call them Oreos. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read the scripture.
Right.
The top.
For it came to pass, when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his heart after other gods.
Man, they turn your heart away from yourself, man. They turn your mind away from your people, man. They turn you away from blackness, man. You start mixing with these other nations, and like a Chinese person, you're gonna be rocking a kung fu suit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the kung fu grip. You start messing with these white women, you're gonna start hating black people. You're gonna hate your own people, man. How do I know? Because it's proven and it's said so many times in the scripture. It's happened so many times. This ain't nothing new. It's been happening since before I was a kid. It's been happening before I was here. These white women have been destroying these black men's lives.
That's right.
These white men have been destroying these black women's lives. It's a constant cycle. It's a vicious cycle. And the only way we come out of hell is to fix ourselves, black man.
That's right.
How do you fix yourself? You fix yourself by first coming to get a flyer. Second, sitting in classes, being disciplined and learning. What the white men have done to systematically destroy us. It's all right here in the scriptures, but it's all right here in these classes. Why don't y'all come get a flyer, man? Come learn this truth, man. Read.
So God, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord his God. As was the heart of David his father.
Right. And that's what happened, man. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna go to Noah. Let's start from the beginning. Give me Genesis 2:21. They turn your heart away from the Lord, man. That's what happened to Solomon, and that's why the kingdom of Israel was destroyed. That's what happened to Noah, man, or the people around the time of Noah. And that's why the earth was destroyed. That's what happened to Bill Cosby, and that's why he was destroyed, man. Interracial marriage, according to the Bible, is a sin.
Right.
And it's not healthy. Think about a sister going into a brother. Think about a sister marrying a white guy. She tends to lose her blackness.
Right.
She loses everything that makes her a sister. You're gonna see that sister down the line, and she's not gonna be the same. You're gonna see that brother that married that white woman down the line, and they're not gonna be the same. Why? Because everything that's black from them has been stripped away, man. It's unnatural, as the captain said. It's unnatural for a black man to want to deal with a white woman. But America makes it a great thing. America makes it a beautiful thing. Just like pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. It's unnatural. But according to the Bible, it's wrong. It's a sin. But America calls it a delicacy. It's the other white meat. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, America's going to teach you to sin. America's going to teach you to go against the Lord, and America's going to teach you to destroy yourself, man. How do you fix yourself? Come get a flyer, man. Read the scripture.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon.
No, I'm talking about Noah, man. Give me Noah. Oh shit, give me Salaki. Give me Genesis 6 and.
Come.
Genesis 6 and 1, man. Give me Genesis 6 and 1. We're going to Noah. We're going to find out how the earth got destroyed because of interracial marriage. The whole earth was destroyed because of interracial marriage. We're going to find it out right now. Read.
Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth.
And it came to pass when it started happening that men was multiplied on the face of the earth. Go ahead.
And daughters were born unto them.
And daughters were born unto them. Go ahead.
Verse 2, the sons of God.
The sons of God are the men that the Lord dealt with, which is the Israelites. He started dealing with Adam and dealing with that bloodline in specific. But the other people that was on the earth was who the sons of God was mixing with. Go ahead.
Saw the daughters of men, that they were fair.
So these black, Hispanic, Native American women, men called the men of God, or who was Adam's people, they saw that the women that were of the earth, like the white women or the African women, he saw that they were fair. Go ahead.
Come. And they took the wives of all which they chose.
So what happened was he saw him a nice-looking African woman, or he saw him a nice-looking woman of another nation, and they took them as their wives. Go ahead.
Verse 3, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man.
He said, my spirit ain't gonna always strive with man. Go ahead.
Right.
For that he is also flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
So the Lord put a punishment on the men for dealing with these other nations. The Lord said, I'm going to punish y'all for dealing with these other people. It's right here in the scriptures. Keep going.
God. Verse 4, there were giants in the earth in those days. And also after that.
Give me Matthew 24 and 37. You know what I'm saying? And after that, the Lord flooded the earth, man. He said, look, the earth has got so overrun and overpopulated with mixed cultures according to his interracial marriage that he just flooded the earth, man. That's what they was doing. They said they were making marriages, partying, and having a ball. They was making marriages with other nations. Am I making this up? It's right here in the scriptures. Right here in the King James Bible. You got the scripture?
God.
Read it, man. Y'all understand? Come ask a question, man. We ain't gonna bite you. You know what I'm saying? Come ask a question. Come get a flyer. You know what I'm saying? We here all day. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 24. Verse 37, but as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
Now this was going to happen, man. When the Lord come, it's going to be just as when that flood came. We telling y'all, we out here prophesying that interracial marriages is going to destroy you. That was the same thing that Noah was doing. They called him a crazy man. They said, oh man, Noah, you crazy, man. Why you building that boat, man? Why you standing out there on the street corners talking all loud at Wilmington, Delaware, destroying my air, my noise? Why you noise polluting over here, man? Why you doing that, Noah? You look crazy. You sound crazy. But instead, Noah continued to do what the Lord called him to do. He continued to still do what the Lord said to do. The earth was going to be destroyed. So try to save yourself and save the people that can be saved. So Noah continued to do what he was doing. Read it again.
Verse 37. But as the days of Noah.
But as those days of Noah, go ahead.
Were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Well, so also shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So when Christ comes, it's going to destroy the earth. We out here telling you that destruction is because of certain things like drugs, because of certain things like the white man, and because of certain things like interracial marriage. These are things that's going to destroy us. And these are things that the Lord is going to destroy when he comes back. As these days of Noah, so shall the days of the coming of Christ be. Go ahead.
God. Verse 38, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking,
Go ahead.
marrying and giving in marriage,
Go ahead.
until the day that Noah entered the ark.
Go ahead.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
Now, do I need to break this down, or do y'all understand that? They was eating and drinking. They was marrying until the day the flood came. So we out here prophesying, we out here speaking until the day the Lord comes. We trying to get y'all to not be on the bad side of that day. That's what our job is to do. Our job is to save the hood, save Black America, save the downtrodden and the stepped on, the walked over, the imprisoned, the captives. We are here to save those people. We here to try to say, to bring y'all out of the hell y'all living in.
Damn right.
One of the hell that we living in is interracial marriage, man. It destroys us as black men and black women.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So as the days of Christ was, of Noah, that was eating and drinking, having a ball, mixing with these other nations, and then the flood came. Then it started to rain. The ground opened up, and the water came out. And they was like, man, what the hell is going on? Because the earth was becoming to be destroyed. And when the earth becomes to be destroyed next time, just make sure you're not a part of that fire.
That's right.
Just make sure you're not a part of that wrath. Just make sure it's not you that's written on the list to be destroyed. What's up, sister? We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, read. Read it again. Actually, read it. We're going to read it again just make sure y'all understand it. Read it again.
Verse 38, for as in the days that was before the flood,
Right?
they were eating and drinking,
Days before the flood, they was eating and drinking. Go ahead.
marrying
Marrying. Go ahead.
and giving in marriage,
And giving in marriage. Go ahead.
until the day that Noah entered the ark.
Until that one day. Go ahead.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came.
They didn't know until the flood came. But we here to tell y'all that the flood is
brother,
coming.
you wanna fly?
There is a danger coming to America. There's a wrath. There's an Armageddon coming to this place. Like every great kingdom, there shall be a fall. Don't be a part of the fall of this great kingdom. Come to do what the Lord told you to do. Come to learn from the ISUPK. Come get in these scriptures and learn how to save yourself, man. It's right here in the Bible. We begging and pleading with you to save your own life. We begging and pleading with you so you can get out of the streets, so you can get out of captivity, so you can get off the stripper poles and out the whorehouses. We begging with you to save your life. That's what we are here to do until that day that flood comes, until the day that fire comes. And when that day comes, it's going to be hell, black man. It's going to be hell, Hispanic man. Just don't be a part of that hell. That's why we here. Read it again.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
Right?
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
But I thought Christ was all love. So why he kill the whole planet, man?
Right.
How the Lord wiped the whole planet out if he was all love? I thought God was love. I thought God was all love. He killed everybody for interracial marriage, but 8 people. Give me Deuteronomy 7:3.
Oh, God, sir.
He killed everybody but 8 people. How can the Lord be all love if he killed the earth, man? He wiped the earth out. Just don't be a part of it next time. That's what I'm trying to make our election sure. That next time that comes, we ain't gonna be a part of that flood.
That's
we ain't
right.
gonna get caught up in that water, man.
Damn
You
right.
don't get caught up in the water. Just give me the scripture, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Go ahead.
Thy daughter shall not give unto their sons, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Verse 4, for they will turn away thy sons from following me.
That's what the Lord said, man. Don't make marriages with them. Don't mix with them because they're going to turn you away from following the Lord. So if you was to marry a white woman, you're going to hate black people. Or if you was to marry a Chinese woman, you're going to not like your people.
Right.
If you're a Hispanic man and you mix with these other nations, you're going to forsake your people. You're going to turn your back on your people. It's evident, it's obvious, and it happened to Bill Cosby.
Right.
He tried to tell me to pull my pants up, but he raping white women.
Bruh.
What? How do you do that? How you raping somebody and tell me to fix myself? That don't make sense. Come learn these laws and these commandments according to the Bible, man. Come learn these scriptures, man. Come learn what the Bible says, and it's right here and it's evident. Keep going.
that they may serve other gods.
That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna serve other guys. You're gonna become a Christian. You know what I'm saying? Give me Job. Give me Job 9. That's gonna be fun. Matter of fact, give me Tobit. Tobit in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We're here talking about interracial marriage and how interracial marriage is a sin according to the Bible. Interracial marriage in the Bible destroyed kingdoms. It wiped people out. Just think about Samson. Samson was talking to the Egyptian woman. She said, tell me where your power lies. And he was like, no. And she tried to get the power out of him, and he told her. That Egyptian woman cut his hair and got Samson destroyed. We just found out about Noah. Noah said around these times they were marrying other nations and the earth was destroyed. We read Solomon. Solomon started dealing with heathen women of other nations, and the kingdom of Israel was destroyed. How many times do we got to tell it to you? But I know we hard-headed people, so we're going to tell it to you again. Read. Tobit 4, verse 12.
Beware of all whoredom, my second. Tobit chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son.
Go ahead.
And chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
The Lord said, beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of thy fathers. Take a wife from this side. Now this side got Hispanic women and black women. You can't find any other nation that looks better than any Hispanic or black woman. Salaki, I don't know why you want a white woman. Have you seen these black women? Have you seen these Hispanic women? Why would you want a white woman?
Right.
White women smell like old chicken.
Right.
Sour milk. Your hair stringy. Look like a dog. Why would you want that in your house, in your face when you wake up in the morning? Instead, you would want a black woman. You would want a Hispanic woman. They cook your chicken. They smell like kitty litter. Shout out to the sister. You know what I'm saying? They smell like wet kitty litter. Watch the bus behind you. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, we deal with these problems on an everyday basis, man. We're here to try to fix brothers, man. These sisters are beautiful, man. These Hispanic women are beautiful. But instead, you take a white woman, you take a dog instead.
Right.
You're sick, man. It's a mental disorder. You got that scripture?